Alrighty, hey there, guys. Welcome back to another stream. Sadly, Panda is still dealing. Well, I shouldn't say sadly. Unfortunately, Panda is dealing with some health issues right now. And she's currently waiting for a call. So we're probably not going to be doing Dying Light this week. Definitely not today. Maybe Thursday. I'm not 100%. So don't hold me. Expect we're not going to be doing Dying Light this week. That's what I'm trying to say. But we are back with more events for Blue Archive. This time, we're going to be starting with the first two summer events. Looks outside. Yes, it is summer. Shut up. I know I did this joke last time. But even if this was the most recent event, we would still be doing these now because Global is 6 months behind. Apparently, Nexon wants to get us 3 months behind, which I would be totally down for. But for now, we're 6 months behind. And yes, I do want to remind, all events are canon. Now, I will be automatically be straight up saying this. We're not going to be basically seeing other characters in bikinis outside of if you use a swimsuit unit or the summer events. We're not. But events still occur. And speaking of events, we're going to be starting with the first Trinity Summer Sky's Wish List. Like I said, already finished, but this is the first time we do have afterwards. We will be basically covering these after story, but we will just be focusing on story because the other things basically focus on drain energy, and we're not going to have enough energy, especially considering I have 57 and each thing is 5. And also, I never noticed this. Yeah, there's no gap between wish list and begins. Anyway, and no, I'm not going to talk about what you saw while I was talking before. We're starting off with part 1, Summer Ocean Girls. Yeah, we're staying with Hifumi. It's kind of funny that they released this during volume 3, so our first summer event actually has the main character of the volume. We never will have this happen again, by the way. Never again. Look, the ocean. Look, Azusa, it's the ocean. We really made it. Right, the ocean. Huh? Why don't you look excited? The view's so nice. Is this your first time seeing the ocean? I thought you'd be more excited. It's what we were looking forward to. Right, Sensei? Well, it wasn't me, but all of you who did the hard work. Rest assured, I'm more excited than I look. It's not unpleasant, but it's just that we ran into a lot of trouble to make it here. And I don't believe we're through the worst of it yet. But okay, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm just gonna destroy my throat. If I had Yang here, she would. I get roped into this too. What? So, what should we do next? Yeah! Hifumi, Azusa, Mashiro, who we barely interacted with. The plot thickens. And a character we've never seen before. Some time ago, by the way. Keep your feet moving. Don't try to resist. Take care of Asumi. How did it come to this? Reports estimate 30 Justice Task Force members sustained injuries. These plots was half destroyed, and the 12th Institute is in ruins. Save the report for later, Mashiro. Did just those 2 students cause all that damage? It wasn't a larger armed group, or potentially a small army. They commandeered a tank and practically blitzkrieged us. We weren't able to launch a counterattack till we secured a Panzerfaust. Not to mention the marksman on top of the tank was picking off our grenadiers one by one. They caught us completely off guard. I see. How daring of them to steal a school tank? No, we didn't steal a tank. We were only borrowing it. Without permission, Miss Ajitani Hifumi, I believe that is what's called stealing. And you and Miss Shirasu Azusa are both guilty of it. Your punishment will be decided soon, so just stay quiet as we deliberate. Yeah. You read that. You heard that correctly. Our first summer event starts with Hifumi and Azusa stealing a tank. Stealing a fucking tank. I'm serious. This is bad. You don't realize this is a big misunderstanding. Yes, it was an unfortunate conclusion. We could have eluded them for at least another 2 hours having noticed the sniper's tape went in place. Azusa, that's just going to make them more suspicious on that. Why did you attack the Justice Task Force in the first place? Would have been wiser to just surrender. He chased us, so I retaliated in kind. It's that simple. And I wouldn't have been able to defeat as many of them as I did if not for your masterful tank maneuvering. The way you drifted around that corner was remarkable. Never seen anything like it. I wasn't even trying to control. I was pressing buttons, pulling any lever in sight. What are we going to do? When we convict the stealing tank and going on rampage against the Justice Task Force? That's literally what we did. No, but it's not how things were supposed to go. So what happens now? Are they going to torture us? Are you trained on how to resist Hifumi? Of course I'm not. The Justice Task Force won't go that far. Probably. What about the president? Though she seems tied to more to execution than torture. Tsurugi is... Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think she would go that far to get the fellow student. Are you sure? Rumor has it she's eliminated several Trinity students. I mean, I've heard that too, but there's no... Anyway, our only hope is that we tell them the whole truth and hope they forgive us. So, the reason you stole a tank is that you wanted to show Zeus of the ocean? Right. We were only borrowing Academy property. We didn't mean for it to come up for stealing. I understand you've been doing good things with the Make Up War Club, so I'm inclined to believe you. But why a tank? Could you not walk to the beach? Use public transport? No, that would defeat the whole point. Azusa has never seen the ocean, so we wanted to make her first trip special. That doesn't answer my question. But it's summer vacation and her first time. The beach, warm sunlight, beautiful water. Yes, and? You can't have all that without a tank. And just when you thought Hifumi was basically completely fucking was the straight man, we have this. What the fuck, Hifumi? I think I get it. Summer vacation, sandy beach, trip with friends. The tank is essential. It's what every girl dreams of. Good. I will be honest, not a lot of them are this stupid in logic. Uh-huh. I don't recall ever dreaming of... Is that true? So friendship, the ocean, dreams, and... What was that? An earthquake? No, that can only be... Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the Justice Task Force president. You thought Hifumi was the president? No, this is the president. Did she come through the wall? Tsurugi? Where have you been this whole time, Tsurugi? A lot of Tsurugi's lines are like screeches and shit. I'm not destroying my throat. I'm not destroying my throat. I am not screeching. Okay? I am not screeching. And if you will, and I'm dead serious, it is screeching because that's a lot of her voice lines in battle. And it doesn't matter that I have water. I am not fucking destroying my fucking throat. The beach. Summer. Friendship. When she talks normally, I will be actually trying to do that voice. Please don't torture me. I probably wouldn't even bleed that much. What's got you so fired up today, Tsurugi? I think I know what's happening. Tsurugi. Come this way, please. I thought I was about to die. Don't lower your guard so easily, Hifumi. They could be setting up a surprise attack. What? Is that what they're doing with Shiro? How should I know? That's the most excited I've seen Tsurugi in a long time. He's been really down lately. It's impossible to tell whether she's in a good mood or a bad mood. It's always the same. So, don't be surprised if you smell gunpowder and see plenty of bloodshed. Oh no, I knew it. I've returned. The final battle is starting already. Please let me write my will first. What's this about a will? Anyway, I talked things over to Tsurugi, so you don't have to worry. Now I have a favor to ask both of you. Huh? Us? Understood. You wish to strike a deal. You want us to risk our lives for you in exchange for our freedom. I don't think we're quite that dangerous. I'd rather you do some community service than serve time for what you've done. Community service? We'll even cover your expenses, loan you the tank. I think it works out well for all of us. And so, that's how we wound up on the beach with a tank and a screechy harpy that's a Blood Knight. And they're accepting such bizarre terms. Go to the ocean with Tsurugi, complete the missions, and submit photo evidence. The missions are on this list. Why would Hifumi ask us to do this? We don't know what to do. So that's why we asked you to come as favor, Sensei. I'll try to help, but I'm just as lost as you are. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out with you here. So you're here to make sure we don't run away, correct? Well played, Justice Task Force. I don't think I'd put it like that. Since we know we're being watched, we won't be letting our guards down. So there's no telling what you could be scheming. I really just love that. I'm seriously just on just giving Mashiro the third degree. It's like, I just wanted a good time. I just wanted a good time. So you want her to go on a summer vacation? Yes, you've seen for yourself how bummed out Tsurugi has been of late. Last few days in particular have been a struggle. The Justice Task Force is going to fall apart from top down at this rate. Why don't you join her and take some time off as well, Mashiro? Got it. So my mission is to go on vacation. If this is a vacation named Justice, then I'll do my best, Tatsumi. If we don't pull off a successful vacation, we'll be tortured for sure. Who's to say the real mission is to make us disappear during this vacation? Well, I'm gonna take a look at this list. Sure, here it is. Make a sandcastle and sunbathe. Learn how to swim. Play beach volleyball. Shoot fireworks. Smash watermelons. And visit the beach shack. 6 total missions. You have to do each one with Tsurugi and take photos for evidence. I guess the goal is to make her have fun. Don't be naive, Sensei. We're actually standing on a secret facility designed to gather intelligence. Just Justice Task Force must have some sort of ulterior motive. They'll make us disappear once the missions are completed. We can't let our guards down. Azusa, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Besides, we already promised that we'd do this, so let's just try to have fun. You kept our promise, let me borrow Crusadey. The beach, sunshine, swimsuits, a tank. This is the perfect summer vacation I was dreaming of. Well, if you say so, I'll put up with it, Hifumi. So let's stop putting details and have fun already, okay? Let's get started on our first mission. Oh shit! Beach! What is that? A ghost? Look at the siren! Everyone run! Hey, do you think we can really pull this off, Sensei? Just look away. Sensei! This must be what a peaceful summer vacation is like. No, Mashiro. Not at all. Not at all, Mashiro. Just not at all. A few days earlier, during Justice Task Force mission. It's summer! My last summer! Summer! Friendship! Youth! Beach! Swimsuits! Where are they? I will be doing that, though, because I know that's not going to be destroying my throat as badly as screeching. Where is my youth? I also will be turning myself down when I'm doing Tsurugi loudly. Wow, Tsurugi, you're on top of your game today. And here I was feeling a little tired. I don't have an excuse if the president's still so fired up. Reminder, Tsurugi is the Justice Task Force president. If you actually thought it was Asumi, you're fucking wrong. Follow your example and work even harder. Pardon me, Tsurugi. I'd like for you to go on vacation. I do apologize if I do hurt any ears when I do Tsurugi, especially loud. I will do that. Summer Vacation Distractions Part 1. So now that we're here, let's start working on the list. Also, no, forget about Hanako and Koharu right now. Forget about Hanako and Koharu. They're off doing something else. No, they'll have their own summer fun later. They'll have their summer fun later on. How we pick something that sounds good, like this one. Make a sandcastle and sunbathe. That one shouldn't be too hard. I've done that before, so I can show you how. Here, Sensei, take the camera and get plenty of photos. Make it look like we're having a lot of fun. Shouldn't you actually be having fun, though? I do want to actually have fun. We need to finish these missions as soon as possible. It's going to be a bloodbath if we don't do something not built to survive torture. I'm sorry to offend you. Nah, looks like she's having fun. Are you sure about that? In that case, it's really easy. Easy. First, you fill the jug with water. Then you dig up some sand. Make an opening, but keep the sand wet so it doesn't collapse. We did it! We did it! Loissimo! Hold on, all done. Also, yes, in case if you are curious, yes, Tsurugi's halo is supposed to look like bleeding. That is actually one I want to see animated, because I want to see if they would actually make the blood drips actually be drippy. So Tsurugi is one character I want to see animated. Yes, we do have game animation. I'm talking anime animation. Do you not like it? Well, geez, Tsurugi. It was just a sandcastle. My sandcastle. Who said you could play with our sink, huh? We do need beach thugs, so you'll be seeing these two models a crap load during summer events. So get used to them. Mikahama Beach is our territory as of yesterday. Huh? Uh-oh. Ah! How is she so strong? You bastard. I apologize. I should have leaned back. I'm sorry. I agree. How dare you destroy Hifumi's sandcastle? What? There will be no mercy. Let's teach him a lesson, President Tsurugi. And so we had a fight. Also, I should go on record. This is the only time. Well, no. The secondary summer for this year. Well, this is their summer for this. Yeah, I think. Oh, and the second Trinity summer are the only summers that did not require a rerun to make every playable unit that the story was focused on playable, I believe. I'm not 100%. Part 2. So, after we murder the crap out of these nameless thugs, retreat, you'll pay for this. Like, I'm serious, we murdered the crap out of them because we have a tank. Sorry, I didn't notice how loud I was. So after we murdered the crap out of these, out of those thugs, because we had a tank, we had a tactical expert, we had a sniper, Mashiro is a sniper, and we have a literal demon. We would never lose someone so disorganized and sloppy. How things come to this? Thanks, Tsurugi. It wasn't supposed to be like this. By the way, Tsurugi will talk normally if it's Sensei. Also, if you want to know something that's mind-blowing, Tsurugi's Japanese voice actress is Lucina in Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm dead fucking serious. So if we ever get English voice actors for the game for everyone, I kind of want to have Laura Bailey voice Tsurugi, just because I want to see if she could do these guttural screeches. The beach, summer, friendship. You did a good job protecting us from those thugs. I did. Tsurugi deep down is a good girl. Tsurugi is a good girl deep down. Just don't piss her off because she's a literal demon. A literal fucking demon. Like, a normal Tsurugi is a Blood Knight. She has one of her abilities regens health on kills. It's why I actually kind of like using her. Right, back to Sandcastles. Wonder how everything is going. Sensei, how are things showing up? Sorry I had to step away. We'll go around the other side of the beach. And as his son Mashiro had made a fortified castle that they could stand on. What the? What is this thing, Azusa? Why are you inside a fortress? It's so big. You asked me to make a sandcastle, so that's what I did. There's no attack. There's no attack. It cannot withstand. I'm at a normal sandcastle. These stubborn fish and lack of cover have been worrying me, so this is the perfect defense. We'll be safe from the enemy attack here. I'm on Azusa's side. Bird Shibo is perfect for picking off any enemies that try to approach. Yes, like I said, Mashiro is a sniper. A sniper you see off to her side in the cute little chibi art, that's her sniper. Mashiro, you're on this too. What did you help her make this? Hey. Why do you look so proud? Could you at least have made a smaller one that would fit her picture? No. This is the smallest we could do while it's still being suspicious enough to defend against enemy attacks. It's still made of sand after all, but we should be okay with the vantage point this high up. We then took a picture of Mashiro and Azusa. Well, at least those two are hitting it off. We should be having fun. This is the beach. We're probably not going to be attacked like that again. What? Enemy 3 o'clock. More beach thugs. See? Enemy attack. You had to basically tempt fate, didn't you, Hisumi? This is payback! We brought backup. Any final words? Very well. They'll be the last ones you ever hear. Cover my 6, sniper. They're already marked. Not again. Once the dust, sand settled, the castle had almost completely collapsed. Oh. It's just a Mashiro sand castle. Don't let bother you, Hifumi. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. All things are designed to crumble and fade away eventually. But sandcastles can be rebuilt. Survival is far more important in such an empty world. Excuse me. Correct. Evil can exist anywhere. Must prepare ourselves to fight at all times. I don't know what's happening anymore. What are we supposed to do now? are we going to accomplish our missions? Meanwhile, what do you think, Tsurugi? Looks like she's having fun again. I'll take your word for it, Sensei. Oh, I just realized we want to take a picture of the sandcastle part. We still need one of us sunbathing, so what do we do? Yeah, you already took one, Sensei? When did that happen? Who's there in the picture? What? Picture of the thugs? What in the world? Can I take a look? How to put this? I don't think this counts as sunbathing, Sensei. Looks more like they were buried alive. Yes, yes, we did take photos of the thugs after they were beaten unconscious again. Again, I want to remind folks. Swimming lessons, part 1. Next mission is swimming. What better do at the beach? I know we'll have to take a picture, but the list says learn how to swim. Does that mean that one of us doesn't know how to? So, does that apply to any of you? No, it's not me at the very least. This may be my first time at the beach, but naturally, I've done tons of combat training in water before. I swim just fine. I've done some swimming before, so that just leaves... I think Tsurugi's saying she can too. But that would mean... This looks impossible from the beginning? I knew it was a trap. It's the oldest trick in the book. Set patsies up for failure and pull the rug out from under them when things inevitably go awry. What underhanded tactic. I don't think they do that. But either way, this does present a problem. If all assuming needs a picture, why don't we pretend that we didn't know how to swim before? A loophole then. Although the objective is to learn how to swim, the only requirement is that a picture be taken. Fight fire with fire. Well done, Fumi. Let's get started. That would be a problem, right, Warden? Huh? Are you referring to me? Well, I think it should be fine. Probably. You heard the Warden. We have permission, so let's get started. Which of us should play the role of the student and the role of the teacher? Huh? Well, I guess teacher would naturally be you, Sensei. Me? Do you not want to? I thought it would only be fitting if you were the one teaching us. We need you, Sensei. Say no more. I'm in. You're the best. How about you hold hands together in a spot where the water is still fairly shallow? Then our beginner can pretend like she's learning how to kick her feet. Sounds easy, right? Now just have to decide who the student will be. Huh? Where'd everybody go? Just remembered I can't swim. Sensei, help! Help! Emergency. I repeat, this is an emergency. Requesting reinforcements. It's Tsurugi's drowning. For a second. Maybe I said he could swim. And right on cue. I don't know what's going on over here, but those three are drowning. This is our chance. Now we'll have a payback for earlier. Oi, drag him over here. Huh? Is it me? Or were they only in knee-deep water? And so we beat him up again. We beat him up again. Those beanstalks never learn, do they? We left them floating in the water. What should we do now? Things are getting really out of hand at this point. Is this what summer on the beach is always like? I like it. No, Azusa, definitely not. They were acting. They were acting, Thorn. They were acting. Beach Shack Part 1. I think we've technically finished 2 of the items on the list. And our pace has been excellent. I'm ready to begin the next. The sooner we can finish these objectives, the sooner we can simply enjoy the beach. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I feel the whole point of this list was to have fun. Well, Hifumi, what's the next mission? Let's see. There aren't a lot of details here, but I guess we're supposed to enjoy a meal at the Beach Shack. No beach trip is complete without great food, so this is pretty standard. That must be the famous restaurant around here I've heard about. Let's go see what they have. Excuse me. Oh, is that you, Sensei? Izumi. Long story short, I'm the manager here. This is Izumi, a member of Gehenna's Gourmet Research Society. We will be covering the Gourmet Research Society a lot later. For right now, Izumi will be the only one we will be hanging out with for now. She's also the only one with a swimsuit on. The others don't. And the others don't. It's kinda weird. Dinner's out 6. I'm in charge. I never thought you'd be one of my customers, Sensei. You know this girl, Sensei? I feel like I've seen her before. Is she from Gehenna? For Izumi. My apologies, Sensei. I don't mean to be rude to your acquaintance. Don't sweat it. Since you're out here, why not try my latest recipe? Yeah, that explains why the owner got sick. Don't worry, your friends will be picking what you eat. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'll even give you a special discount. That makes our choice much easier. Thank you for having us. It would be rude to decline someone's hospitality. Come on, everyone. Take a seat and join us. Let's not be hasty here. Wow, that sounds delightful, everything we've been through today. Why is no one listening to me? What's wrong, Sensei? Is there some kind of problem? Take a look at the menu. That menus are really interesting. Saltwater oyster snow cone, chocolate mint yakisoba, cold condensed milk noodles, chocolate sea cucumber juice. Oh, these must be funny names used to attract customers. Something tells me these names are accurate. What do you mean? Does everyone know what they want? I'm ready to take your orders whenever. I'll have the saltwater oyster snow cone. How about you, Shirigi? Chocolate mint yakisoba. Then I'll have the chocolate sea cucumber juice. What are the cold condensed milk noodles here? And I'll write it down. That's one salt water oyster snow cone, one chocolate sea cucumber juice, one chocolate mint yakisoba, one cold condensed milk noodles. Wait. How about you, Sensei? Should I fix you something? Well, Sensei, what'll it be? We can't say no to her. What? Yep, it's that time again. What's happening? Why is someone attacking the restaurant? Why, you ask? Don't pretend you don't know, bioterrorist. That voice sounds like... It's payback time. You're not getting away with this. Our boss is still sick to her stomach because of you. It's those beach thugs again. Can't believe we fell for your trap and allowed ourselves to be poisoned. This restaurant is a menace. We'll be doing everyone a favor by closing it permanently. What are you talking about? The time for talk is over. Attack! No, not the restaurant. I mean, I don't technically own it, but still! It's gonna have my halo if it gets destroyed. I don't quite understand what their grudge is. We should fight back again, yes? Of course. Can't allow them to commit the heinous act of sabotaging someone else's business. Let us bring them to justice. We're really doing this again? Yes. Yes, yeah. No, they were acting. They were totally acting. Why? What are you losers doing here too? Now I get it. These dorks have been in bed with that corrupt restaurant the whole time. Paying back someone's hospitality is common courtesy. Fighting back is the least we can do. Courtesy? Hospitality? Are you out of your minds? You'll pay for this. Y'all pay for this. Thank you for coming to my rescue, everyone. You really saved me. The restaurant is still standing thanks to you. Don't mention it. This is what the Justice Task Force does. I'm glad we could save the restaurant. Yep, thank goodness for that. This doesn't really make it up to you, but here. Have a drink on me, everyone. It's totally on the house as my way of saying thanks. We weren't expecting anything in return, but if you insist. What is this anyway? Juice? The color looks quite exotic. Trust me, it's good. Trying to figure it out from the flavor. You too, here. To the restaurant safety. Cheers. Big sip. Yep. Turns out that was the chocolate sea cucumber juice. Would you believe me if I told you that Izumi is basically the bean of the Gourmet Research Society? She's the good bean. We'll cover the rest. Like I said, we'll talk about the rest of the gourmets when we actively meet them. But Izumi is basically the pure bean. But for now, we move on to smashing watermelons. Now we're on to smash watermelons. Actually, I forgot to buy watermelons before I came, so I was able to buy one for cheap from Beach Shack. Can we be sure this is a normal watermelon? Who's to say that this isn't a bomb? No, it's just a regular watermelon. This is the one we're going to smash. That shouldn't be a problem then. I'm quite skilled at bomb diffusion. Watermelon smashing is Beach tradition. Did anyone bring a stick? We need something hard to split the watermelon with. A stick, a bat, one sword, something like that. Now that you mentioned it, I forgot to bring that too. The watermelon! Why are you surprised? Our goal is to smash the watermelon. I did that. Susa, shooting it defeats the whole point. Also, you're supposed to be blindfolded when you do it. So we're played by local rules then. Have it your way. Someone's getting hurt, by the way. Not again. You're quite an excellent shot, Azusa. But you're not the only marksman here. So I'm not. I'm impressed at how accurate you are with a rifle of that caliber. What should we challenge ourselves with next? Still not convinced I'm the best marksman here? Fine, I'll take you on, Azusa. Please tell me they aren't about to what I think they are. You can't just let them do what they want, right, Sensei? A little competition never hurt anyone. Well... Back, but the watermelon spot you wanted. Can you really hit it? It's over 500 meters away. It's barely a dot in distance from here. I've been counting the stars from this distance, actually. What? But you're still gonna be blindfolded. What kind of sniper would I be if I couldn't overcome such a simple handicap? I would think being completely blindfolded would be a big deal to a sniper. Also, I like the fact that basically we don't want to draw Azusa and Mishiro blindfolded, so we're just gonna use eye closed. Nonsense. Driving for new heights in the game. How else could I call myself a sniper of justice? This is getting a little out of hand. I don't think there's any hope talking them out of this. So, should we just get started, Sensei? Huh? What's the matter? Should we? Unless my eyes are deceiving me, the watermelon placed over there is gone. Did one of them already shoot? No, that doesn't make sense. What would have hurt it? What's going on? Huh? Is that the girl from the beach shack? What are all of you doing? You can't play with your food like this. It's disrespectful to it. Only lowest scum of the earth disrespects delicious food. What? I don't think you're the last person who should be saying that. Are you interfering? Very well. You stand in our way, then we'll show you no mercy. Why does everything we do end in a firefight? Well, at least it wasn't the thugs again. At least it wasn't us beating up the thugs again. No. You may have beaten me, but I have no regrets. Playing with food is the worst thing someone can do. You'll be sorry someday. Poor Izumi. Something doesn't feel quite right. We won, but I don't feel very proud of myself right now. I don't doubt she was much more passionate than we were. No, that's not what I meant. After that, we dragged the conscious Izumi back to the beach shack and enjoyed the watermelon together. We are almost done, by the way. Smashing water... Oh, no. Beach volleyball. Beach volleyball. Only 2 activities remained on the list. It's time for beach volleyball. See? We didn't have a ball to play with. To be precise, Sensei brought it for us. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sensei. Sorry for putting you on a spot like that. Beach is in this crowded zone. Crowded, and I don't see any sign of those beach thugs this time. Maybe we can finally complete a mission in peace. Are you gonna be okay, Fumi? You look exhausted. I'm fine. I was just wondering if you've been going about this the right way. It hasn't exactly been the summer vacation we all imagined. I just wanted to show Zeus of the ocean, have a good time with everyone. Am I not having fun? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, but a summer vacation is supposed to be... Well, it's not supposed to be about doing missions, drinking weird juice, and getting attacked by beach frogs over and over again. And when you think about it, it's probably only a matter of time before they attack us again. Hifumi, stop tempting fate! Do you realize how much time we wasted looking for you? Stop tempting fate, Hifumi! Now we're getting beatstug interception. Yes. Fireworks. Fireworks. In the end, we were able to finish the 5 objectives on the list. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, fireworks is the next one. Fireworks is the next one. My bad. The final objective couldn't be completed until dark, so we had some time to spare. Today really flew by, didn't it? We should have some time until it gets dark, but I wonder where the others are. I think Hifumi and Azusa went out to buy fireworks. Yes, but I'm wondering what's taking so long. Originally, I had volunteered to go to Tsurugi. I think she was looking forward to it. Well, I hope they're alright, but this does give us some time to do whatever we want. And once we're done with shooting fireworks, I'll follow the report to Sumi and send her the photos. That'll be the end of their mission, since all thanks to your help, Sensei. Were you having fun yourself, Mishiro? I was only allowed to come on this trip by happenstance. But I admit I did get caught up in the mood and enjoyed myself. I'm supposed to be ready to protect justice at a moment's notice, but I think I let my guard down a few times today. So I guess I can't wait knowing I still have room for improvement. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Hifumi and Azusa to make sure they're okay. What about you, Tsurugi? Did you have fun today? Me? Honestly don't know. Is that what fun feels like? Because it was different than what I expected. But part of me also feels like it was just right. I don't think it's a matter of being right or wrong. Whatever you felt is valid. It's your experience. I guess you're right. The beach was different than what I read about in books, but everyone did seem to be having fun. What I think I liked most was that you were back! Sorry for taking so long. It took a while to find a fireworks stand nearby. They don't have much range of firepower, but they are technically fireworks. Personally, I understand why they charge so much money for something that would never be effective in battle. Azusa, they're for having fun, not for hurting people. Which is why I prepared some homemade explosives as a precaution. That'll be able to tear this if we need them. And I'm telling you, we don't need real explosives. Huh? Is everything okay? Did we interrupt something? I'm sorry. Soon after, the sun set and it was finally dark. The night sky, the stars came out as the sun disappeared below the horizon. The local shops were closing, and the only sounds left on the beach were those of the crashing waves. So quiet now. Did everyone else go home? No, the beach thugs are still in distance. I couldn't tell you what they're up to now, though. Are they? That's pretty far away. But should we conduct a preemptive strike before they ambush us again? Please don't pick another fight. Let's just hope they learned their lesson. If you say so. But I think we're risking it. They've interrupted every mission we've completed today. Let's get to stop them from doing it again. Maybe they're waiting to see the fireworks. Really? You think they're just gonna sit back? I can't deny the possibility. We bumped into them as we were buying fireworks earlier. Shoot me. However, if I had to guess, they must have brought some fireworks of their own. Then again, they may have been stocking up on explosives used against us. I would not object to preemptively attacking them. I still don't think we have to go that far. I thought you might say that. In that case, we'll simply keep our guards up. Got it. I'm okay with that plan if you are. Fireworks. There's no mistaking that. They're coming from the direction of the beach dogs. They really were done to shoot them off their own fireworks. So glittery. This won't do. Azusa, we need to put on an even better show than theirs. I'm on it. We won't lose. I refuse to lose in the firepower competition. No, what are you two doing? Why are you turning up this in the competition? Are they ramping up on their side too? Sensei, do something! So pretty. Pretty lies. So they want to compare artillery, do they? I'll show them what real war looks like. We're going to run out of fireworks at this rate. Was that? That sounded like napalm. It carries much more explosive firepower than a regular firework. Well done. It's not supposed to be a firework. Look at us. Do we have napalm available? We do not. They're launching another one. Huh? Is it dead? It's flying awfully low and should explode a while ago. Huh? What? Oh. Incoming. This means war. Summer Sky's wish list. The beach reeked of gunpowder and napalm by the time the fireworks duel was over. Okay, yeah, okay. I should have looked at this a little bit earlier. We are reaching the hour. We're just going to finish the event. And then we'll go to One Piece. It was already dark outside, but it became pitch black and the smoke and soot left behind. There's smoke everywhere. The victory is ours. The salt of the sea and napalm. So this is what the beach smells like at night. I quite like it. You're getting it all wrong again, Azusa. We didn't come here to win battles. And I didn't even get any good pictures of fireworks. What are we going to do now? No worries. I took one. What did you manage to do that, Sensei? This is amazing. If I didn't know any better, this would look like a picture of a regular fireworks show. And then it became anything but that. Do you want to take a look too, Tsurugi? Me? Yes, please. After that, we spent the night cleaning the beach. The sun was just beginning to rise when we finished packing our things back into the Crusading. All right, let's go home. Unsurprisingly, the others were exhausted after being up all night and slept through the entire trip home. They all seemed completely relaxed after the fighting they had done yesterday. That is all of them except for Hifumi, who still had to drive us home. The next day, good to see you again, Sensei. I understand you escorted the others. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Mashiro and Tsurugi are on duty at the moment, so I'm sorry they're not here to greet you. Though I'm glad to say Tsurugi looks like she's back to her old self. I can't thank you enough. Even Mashiro seems to be more relaxed and composed now. What about the other two? Do you think the trip did them some good, Sensei? I think they did their best to have fun, but they saw it more as homework. It must have added some pressure. The list was actually helpful, you said? Thank you for letting me know. I devised it with the best of intentions, yet I was still worried it would push them too far. I know getting used to being around Tsurugi can be difficult, so my hope was that the list would help everyone break the ice. My apologies if they only made life harder for those two from the Make Up Work Club. I thought having a list of clear tasks would help them enjoy their summer vacation. Yeah, I think it did its job. Thank you, Sensei. That puts my mind at ease. Next time you see those two, could you tell them they won't have to worry about completing a checklist like that again? I think it would be better coming from you than me. Thanks for being everything again, Sensei. Until we meet again, Asumi. Why don't you join us next time? In about 3 years. You want me to come next time? I see. Won't be able to leave here for very long. Give or take about 3 years. But thank you for the invitation. That alone makes my heart feel like it's already on a lovely vacation. Is there something else you wanted to discuss? You're still curious about the list? How far ahead of time was it written? So you noticed then. That's a hard question to answer. Sometimes when I'm tired, I write down things I would like to do someday. That's all there is to it. So don't overthink it. Oh, I nearly forgot. You took photos for every item too, correct? Even if I couldn't attend myself, I was hoping to see everyone having fun through the photos. May I take a look? We never get to see the photos, by the way. Thank you. Let's see. Sensei, these pictures, are they really... See, everyone had a good time. They did have fun, didn't they? Sadly, we don't get a good active look at the pictures. But you can see basically every bit of the wish list. Like you see, like there's the beach volleyball picture with Hifumi holding the volleyball. There's the sandcastle from Mashiro and Azusa fighting against the thugs, enjoying the food at the beach shack with Izumi, the splitting watermelon competition that Azusa and Mashiro had, beating up thugs, even Tsurugi choking one, fireworks, and even the swimming lesson. What lovely photos. And that is the story for Summer Sky's wish list. But we aren't done because we do have all these. All of these are basically the afterwards. So we're going to basically be going to deal with those from that way. Because these don't take energy. These do not take energy. But, and you also can see the thumbnails for each of these videos. Are the pictures that we took. But first off, setting aside our differences. Sensei speaks with Tsurugi and Hifumi about the sandcastle they built together. What did it feel like to build your first sandcastle? Oh, that. Sensei. What exactly are you doing? It's an interview? Never mind, there must be a good reason for doing this if it's your idea, Sensei. So what did you ask again? Right, a sandcastle. It was pretty fun, I guess. That Hifumi girl really knows how to build a good one. I tried to copy her the best I could, but mine didn't come out nearly as well. I would like to try it again later, if there's some time. Would you show me? Yeah, sure, we can do that. You mean it? Yeah, I'd really like to try again. Sandcastle. And we lost Tsurugi. We lost Tsurugi. What's your take on that? Huh. Me? Build another sandcastle? Oh, I mean, I guess. Together, again. Sure. The interviewee continued to have an emotional breakdown, so we had to cut things short. How to build a perfect sandcastle. Bashir and Azusa worked together to figure out how they can build a stronger sandcastle. I'm disappointed how quickly the sandcastle came apart. Even it was due to those troublemakers attacking us. Maybe Azusa was right. It's a shame. You really did build a cool sandcastle. How it looked didn't matter to me. Only one factor determines the sandcastle's value. Oh, excuse me. And that's how much protection it offers. After all, there's no shortage of wet sand on the beach. The disadvantage is its lack of structural integrity and ability to withstand external forces. What if we're mixed with something more cohesive? Imagine a sandcastle you could build by mixing sand and concrete together. A sandstone castle. It would be able to withstand compression, but it would still crumble when a strong enough force attacks it. It'll take more than that to build a sandcastle that can ward off those troublemaker students. So what materials should we use? Mortar can work. It's cheap and easy to come by. Though it still wouldn't be the strongest and would need to be reinforced. Therefore, I recommend adding steel rebar. Rebar would only raise the tensile strength of the mortar. It would also increase the cohesion of the structure, allowing us to build a stronger castle. That's brilliant! You always have brilliant ideas, Azusa. When we first met, I thought you were just a deviant. In actuality, you're a genius, strategist, and well-versed in fortification. You've never been so wrong. You weren't the only one stricken with preconceived notions. I thought you were only another stubborn member of the Justice Task Force. But the way you quickly reassess in any given situation caused me to reconsider. What does that any of this have to do with sandcastles anymore? They became friends. I hope you're not implying that creation would technically be a sandcastle. It counts as long as sand is still part of the building materials. And, as it would serve defensive purposes, it would be fair to call it a castle. Therefore, it's still a sandcastle. Why did you two get so in sync? Shall we go fetch some concrete and rebar for the mortar? I'll lay the foundation for the floor. Afterwards, Bashir and Azusa teamed up again, building their so-called sandcastle on the beach. This is harassment! Said the interviews one of Suriki's latest victims. Why did you attack everyone? You must have been nervous. You called me over just asking me that? What is this? An interview? Are you out of your mind? You want to die or something? I'm pissed off enough as it is. About what? What kind of question is that? Are you this stupid or are you messing with me? You gotta be kidding me. I know we aren't exactly innocent in all this, but we still got rights, you know. This is harassment. She's just toying with us, wasn't she? Like, really? Who flounders around in water that isn't even waist deep? Was this a game to all of you? It's like you were set something and thrashed on purpose. Okay, fine. You asked why we attacked him, right? Well, I guess it was because we could. We thought they looked weak. We were hoping to actually win a fight for once. Get it? We're always on the losing end. Since we're always doing the job, we thought we could just go over for once. Just one time. We wanted to win. So... and we made them cry. We made them cry. Interviewee continued to have an emotional breakdown, so we had to cut things short. What happened before the girls arrived? Izumi's cooking at Beach Shack just before Hifumi's party arrives. Order up! Wow! This is our best seller, the cheese tarako yakisoba. Try it out and let me know how you like it, little lady. It'd be my pleasure. It's good. Wow, you really dug in. So shocked when I found you lying in the street. Not uncommon for people around these parts to get heat stroke. Then it turned out you had fainted from hunger. How long had it been since you'd eaten? I had been saving myself for all the delicious beach food I heard about. But it turns out I didn't have nearly enough strength to make the trip. So exhausted by the time I arrived, I immediately collapsed. I'd have been a goner if not for you. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Glad you enjoyed the food. Served as good practice before opening up shop today. All my customers have as satisfied as you were. I think I'm in for a good summer. Maybe so. Your food is certainly tasty, but I feel like there's something amiss. Sometimes maybe it's a little too bland. I think it'd use some color. Luckily, I've been going on gourmet trips all summer to try new things. New things, eh? Here, a special sauce I got from school lunch club. Might make your dish even tastier. So it's a sauce from Gehenna Academy. What do I do? Love to give it a try. Might as well see if it's a good match for my food. You really want to try? Sure, here you go. Color seems black. Not what I was expecting. What's the smell? Could be black sesame seed. Well, here goes nothing. Black sesame seed? No. Judy told me this was made from mangoes. I think. Huh? Why are you? Are you okay? What's wrong? Can you hear me? Did you suffer heat stroke? Could have been from the under the sun after cooking so much hot food. Excuse me, I like to place an order. Oh no, their customer's waiting. What should I do? I got it. Sensei always says it's common courtesy give after having receipt. The owner made delicious food for me, so now it's my turn to make delicious food for others. I won't let the sacrifice be in vain. Your shop is in good hands until you wake up, sir. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm right there to take your order. Yep. We've not met Judy. But if you want a case of how Judy's cooking can be, give me a minute to grab a chat, grab a picture. Give me a quick minute so I can show it. I'm just grabbing a picture. Sorry for the jump scare. I forgot that. What? That was the last thing. Anyway. Oh, didn't mean. Hold on. I didn't mean to get the full thing. Hold on. I just meant to do the whole thing. Let me just get this on Discord. My bad. Okay, there we go. This is the school lunch club of Gehenna. The pink-haired smiley girl is Judy. The death stare girl is Fuka. Fuka is the president. And in Judy's hands is panchan. Pancakes she made. This is why he fainted. Judy has the heart of cooking, but not the skills. If for anyone who's ever eaten Gehenna's school lunch club, the only reason why they still stand is all Fuka. Yeah. Anyway, Sniper's Pride. Azusa and Mushiro's competitive spirits continue to flare as they continue their shootout. Everyone is enjoying watermelon together. This watermelon is so refreshing right now. It's a shame some of it has sand on it, but there's no helping that. It's still sweet and delicious. There's still something satisfying about it too. Do you think so, Azusa? It provides adequate hydration. However, the ratio of water to food is too high. You overhydrate before you fill your stomach. It's also a diuretic, which presents its own challenges. Whoa. That's enough of that, thank you very much. People can hear you. That includes Sensei, you know. Watermelon with Sensei. Watermelon. So good. Isn't watermelon amazing? Goes well with sugar and salt. I wonder how it goes with wasabi. What? Wasabi? Is everyone done? What should we do next? We still have to do some things for Sumi. Oh, there's something I've been wondering about. What is it? What is it, Izumi? Who won that watermelon shootout? Huh? Why are you bringing that up again, Izumi? You're the one who stopped it. You're right. The score was never settled. You interrupted us just as the winner was about to be decided. The Justice Task Force's pride won't allow the competition to go unfinished. I feel similarly. Leaving the battlefield without a clear winner will only tarnish the Makeup Club's name. Azusa, I don't think the Makeup Club is supposed to have a reputation on the battlefield. Don't have enough watermelon left to play again, even if you wanted to. What if you use something else? For example, the fruit growing on that tree. Or those small pebbles lying on that rock far away on the beach. Or how about hitting those floating buoys out at sea? Wait, you can't do that! Please calm down. Besides, we're supposed to be completing We're supposed to be completing Hasumi's list. Declaring a winner won't do us any good. Come on, Hifumi. It's all in good fun. You too, Sensei? How can you say that? Oh, we could use the 1/7 scale figure that Sensei brought at the beach souvenir shop. This will make the perfect target. Allow me to borrow it, Sensei. No, never mind. Buddy's wrong. What is this vacation coming to? Meanwhile, Izumi's eating watermelon. Wasabi does go good with watermelon. By the way, as for the reason why Izumi can stomach stuff like what Judy made, Izumi has a black pit for a stomach. Izumi is essentially Kirby. She will eat anything and everything. She does not have taste buds. Anyway, on to afterwards sex, extreme sports. Trinity students offer to play beach volleyball match with the thugs. I know beach volleyball is similar to regular volleyball, except it's played on 2-on-2 and on the beach. Still, we've only ever played regular volleyball during Gymcast class at Trinity, and I don't know the different rules for beach volleyball. Also, we don't have enough people on our side who want to play. That's why I want to ask if you guys want to play and teach us. You're really asking us to join on your game? Just because you captured us after the battle doesn't mean you get to torture us with silly games. We have dignity too, you know. What makes you think we'd ever go along with? I love that. I love that. I don't even think Saruki was just here to interrupt. She just walked. I just like to headcanon. She was. Hifumi has her back to the beach, and so they're staring at the water. So Tsurugi just walks past, looking around with the creepy smile. I mean, we'd love to. Let's play. I wanted to play volleyball this whole time. Wow. Yeah, beach volleyball between the four of us. Sounds exciting. That was easier than I thought it would be. This is going to be so much fun. Is everyone ready to get started? Okay, that's all set up. Why don't you serve for us, Tsurugi? Man, there's these scary ones around here. How'd it come to this? I mean, if we just have to play this stupid game for a little bit, it shouldn't be too hard. Let's just play for a couple points and look for a chance to run away. Look, here comes first serve. What happened? Was it a surprise attack? No, that was all just sort of volleyball. Good job, Tsurugi. Why don't you take next serve too? How does she keep doing that? This was supposed to be a beach volleyball game, not a death match. This is capital punishment. We surrender. We surrender. Sure, you can continue to serve the thugs until they're fully incapacitated. And last but not least, Millennium 60 Fireworks. A Millennium-made napalm bomb sold at Beach Shack introduces itself. Hello, I'm Millennium 60, a bomb from Millennium Science School. And I'm full of napalm! I stand a total of 23 centimeters tall and weigh a whopping 44 kilograms. As for my age, that's the secret. You're probably wondering right now about what napalm is doing at the Beach Shack. Well, my original purpose was to demolish abandoned buildings. More fish equipment is made for that, so now I'm out of a job. I drifted around Trinity for a while after that, so I finally wound up here. In fact, I can't even remember how long ago that was. It's like I've been here forever. My new home is everything. Nice view of the ocean, refreshing breezes, it's wonderful. Sure, I may seem out of place, but I can't deny I've been collecting dust here like I would have anyone else back on campus. I'm not desirable like those fireworks over there that people are always buying. When I look at them, I find it both amazing and enviable to see how much joy they bring into people's lives. Would I have been able to put a smile on everyone's faces that have been born as a firework too? It may sound sad, but thoughts like that would give me hope for better days still to come. That and... Sir, over here! Fireworks! I need more fireworks! Oh, customers. Unacceptable. We picked these out first. Don't expect to steal out from under our noses and not face the consequences. Can't you just leave us alone? If anyone here are thugs, it's all of you. What about this one? Is it for sale? That firework's supersized. Supersized? Are they talking about me? I'm afraid not, little lady. That there is napalm, not a firework. Who cares what it is? All it needs to do is explode, so does it explode or not? Well, I suppose it does. In fact, the sound of explosion brighten up the light up night sky as if the sun were still shining. Huh? Great, I'll take it. Will this be enough to cover it? Wrap it up for me. Huh? Now wait just a minute. You do realize it's a bomb, and not just a firework, right? How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care as long as it explodes. We set off in mid-air, it makes a firework, right? Anyway, I gotta go. We got plans tonight. See ya. Well, I guess she's not wrong. Hello, I'm Millennium 60, a bomb from Millennium Science School. I mean, Millennium 60, a firework from Millennium Science School. Yep, yep, yes, and yes. The thugs bought napalm that the engineering club made. Although it wasn't stated directly that it was the engineering, that's just something I basically think that. But yeah, that was Summer Sky's wish list. It's a really cute line and a really cute filler arc that, well, pseudo filler arc that takes place during chapter 3. But we are not done with events. Next Tuesday, we'll be starting the only, for some stupid reason, Gehenna summer event. Prefect Team Administrator Emergency Special Order, Head Prefect Team Hina's summer break. Gonna be jumping into face cam. But yeah, that is it. The reason why we did so long is I still did want to events. I kind of want to make the full first thing, you know. So events will be done as we'll be done. We're going to try to do events as we get them. So the events will go a little bit longer. Luckily, unlike even Kupala, we don't have we don't have follow-up to do. In fact, only one summer event has a follow-up. And even then, it's not really that much related to it. But yeah, we're going to go on intermission and we will be back with One Piece. So be right back, guys.